right, so we got a lot of positive stuff today. I know you guys know we're about to do the what is it called? What I call it? Shoot your shot.
Shoot the shot.
So shoot your shot is going to be happening again today. I got some more cash to put in the bag. I also got the belt. Did you guys see the belt? So this is our new #1 set in the office, and it's a nice belt too. This like what this might not be as nice as the WWF belt, but it's pretty good quality. But so it says HSU sales #1 champion. Judah was wearing it last night.
Yeah.
So the way it's gonna work is this is gonna come along with a bonus every week. So it comes along with a bonus on Monday for the person that did the most sales the previous week. So basically the way it'll work is they're gonna wear the belt. You can either wear it or have it at your chair all 3 business days throughout the week. So whoever wins it, you gotta represent it. It's part of the bonus. So you can't just not wear the belt. You gotta wear the belt, or don't be #1. You gotta wear the belt. So you'll also get a bonus. Whoever gets the #1 every week will get a bonus. But last week it was Alex, so I'm gonna present it to Alex. Here you go, Alex. And I already gave him his $100 bonus on Monday. So
Yeah.
now this is a really nice belt, you guys. And just to let you know, we're gonna probably give it to the contest winner of our next contest. So it'll be something that top agent of the week wears in the office week by week. So when you go out to territory, Alex, either give it to admin or just put it in your any chair you want to keep as your chair for the week or whatever. Yeah. So let's give Alex another hand. Though. Great job, Alex. What's that? Oh, I think it'll fit anybody. Honestly, the way them things, yeah, it'll fit anybody. Or you can shoulder wear it. Yeah, we already came up with it. Even if it doesn't fit somebody, you can wear it on the shoulder. So, but yeah, we're just coming up with more and more ways to give you guys a round of applause, and thanks for all your hard work. And we like to recognize the top performers. Why do we do that? Well, it motivates people, right? People that are in that bracket are motivated to kind of go at each other, friendly competition.
Right.
And then people that, don't think they can get it, have an aspiration or inspiration to work towards it, right? Because I've seen people that wasn't in the higher ranks for a long time in sales, and then all of a sudden they catch on and they start killing it. And we've even had people in this office that, it took them a while to make leader and stuff like that, but then once they catch on, yeah, they're on it. So, but besides that, we're also going to be looking at ways to promote hiring. So I want to go ahead and let you guys know now. So we're going to be coming up with ways to promote hiring, okay? Because sometimes, there's people in the office that you might think in your mind, gosh, that's not fair, man. These other guys or girls always get the bonuses, and I don't ever get to get any because I'm, in that lower bracket. So we're finding ways to go ahead and bonus you guys too. People that are consistent, right, and are here doing a great job, but just maybe not up in those 100 sell weeks brackets. So we're coming up with ways to bonus you guys too, because we do appreciate the hard work. So what we're going to do is we're going to bonus you guys for bringing in new people. So if some of you guys that aren't up in that 100 sell bracket, right, we're going to have Angel. He's making some cards. And you'll be able to pick up some cards here that you can pass out to people that qualify for the job. They can come in for an interview. If they get hired, then we'll take that card and stick it in a drawing bucket. And then once a month or something like that, we'll pull one of the cards out and offer a bonus for people that are hiring. Now, it doesn't mean you're hiring the most. It just means you're hiring somebody, because once it goes in the bucket, it's going to be somebody's going to get drawn. But we all know that the more people you hire, the more tickets you'll have in the bucket, so it'll increase your chances of getting drawn for a bonus. We also have one of those spin boards coming. You guys have seen those, right? At different places where you spin it and it lands on something. You might get like a dud, but you might win something. So we got one of those ordered as well, and we're going to be doing those for like bells and bombs. So we'll do something different every week, but if you get to ring the bell, so that's going to give you guys, no matter who you are in the office, you're going to have an opportunity to win something periodically, because all you got to do to get a chance to spin is reach your bells or reach your bombs. And bells are attainable for anybody, right or wrong?
Right.
Anybody can get bells. You just got to go out and get basically what we could consider a quota. We don't give you guys quota because you're independent contractors. You get to pick what you want to make. But it's kind of like a mile marker on a track, right? So when you're scheduling out your day, you should kind of think to yourself, I got to at least ring both bells, right? Bare minimum. Because when you're a new person, your bells start out at lower numbers and they increase as you've been here for a while. Once you make leader, they're up to 12 and 15. So you should think to yourself, bare minimum, I should be ringing my bells every day. What that's going to do for you is, first of all, it's going to teach you how to reach goals. It's going to teach you how to be consistent. And it's also going to guarantee that you make a certain amount of money as a business owner. So it's really a good idea to concentrate on the bells, concentrate on the bombs. You should always be trying to reach the bombs, because what are bombs? Bombs are a new high day, right? So no matter what your high day is, what is a high day? A high day is the highest amount of sales you've ever accomplished in one day. So if you've reached that number before, having a new high day is only one more. Think about it. That's what concentrating on bombs is all about. It's getting you to realize that all you got to do is press a little harder and practice, and you'll get a new high day. And I've seen people go from 10 to 15 to 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. What's our highest day in the office now?
67.
67.
Woo!
So that goes to show that if you keep practicing and you keep going to work and you keep trying new methods and really putting your all into it, you can reach new high days that are over the top. And I know in other offices, some offices that have been established for a lot more years and stuff, they've had people that have reached probably 80s or 100 sell days. How do they do that? Well, they do it mostly on days where they go from the very beginning of the day, right, where the system opens. Right? So if you want to really reach your highest potential, how you're going to do it is going to work right when the system opens and not stop until the system closes. Right? I got some friends that also have offices like we have, and they have a day every month. I think it's on a Saturday. And they come into the office really early in the morning to get their inventory, like before the system even opens. And they're on territory by the time the system starts. And they all start collectively at that time, like when the system starts. And then nobody stops until the system closes that day. And that's how they reach their highest days. Now, we haven't done that here in this office, but we've actually been very competitive with those offices. So we've had similar high days, similar high weeks, just by having people in this office that are super dedicated and doing a good job. Bob?
Is there a date? We've been talking about
Yeah,
it.
we might do it. We might do it sometime. But anyway, so it's just an example. Sometimes, it's good to know what other people are doing. As an example, the reason I tell you guys about it is so you leaders could think and understand how people achieve the higher business and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? We don't necessarily have to all do it as an office like they do. I might get it on the schedule sometime, but it's just so you can know. Me in sales, listen, this is the way I've always been. Anytime I've ever even started a new sales contract, you know what I always want to know? What's the very best someone's done? That's always my number one question. What is the very most anyone has done? Now, why would I ask that question? Because if I know someone has accomplished something, then it's possible. Think about it. If somebody has accomplished it before, then it's possible, hands down, right? And you got to get your mindset to the point where you can understand that if someone else can do it, you can too, right? And not only can you do what they can do, but if you really put your mind to it, I believe you can even do better. So in most sales competition type stuff that I've been in, I ask that question, I figure out how to beat that number, and then I'm competing with myself from that day forward. Because once I crush the highest thing anyone's achieved, then who do I got left to compete with besides me? I wake up in the morning and go, I'm going to get you today, buddy. So, and that's really what it's about, you know, and I've told you guys before that really that's the best mindset to have. It's good to understand what others have achieved, right? It lets you know what's possible. What does leadership do? Leadership lets you know what's possible. Leaders show what's possible. That's what a leader does. A leader goes, hey guys, watch this. Watch what I can do, because you can do it too. The best leaders inspire others to understand that they can accomplish things, and they lead from the front, right? So, but as a leader and as someone that accomplishes a lot, I've learned that the best person I can compete with is myself. If I can just realize that I need to do better than I did before, and if I do that consistently, what happens? I get better. Right? And here at Headed Straight Up, that's really what it's all about. It's about everyone in the room learning to get better and competing with yourself first and foremost. Again, we have friendly competition here, but the number one objective is for you to take an honest look in the mirror and go, where am I at in my life? What's going on? What am I up to? Right? What could I do better? And to sincerely work on making things better. That's what it's about. And not avoiding the stuff that you need to do to make yourself better. Right? Who knows that you got to face some hard stuff when you're trying to get better? Yep. You do. It's not easy. Right? Everybody's got things they'd rather avoid. Right? And everybody's got some stuff they might be okay with working on. And some stuff's a little easier. But you got to start somewhere. You got to start somewhere. If you could start with anything, you're making progress, more progress than you made before. If you weren't working on making progress at all before, and you get here and you take an honest look at yourself and you start working on something in the positive direction, that's progress. And that's worth noting.